Tonight's Max Lewis was in court for jury selection, showing us what happened so far and the issues the judge will hear tomorrow.
A jury is now seated in the highly anticipated Delphi double murders trial. 12 jurors and 4 alternates will hear opening statements in the trial on Friday.
Opening statements are sort of a roadmap to what the lawyers think the evidence is going to show or what the lawyers think the evidence is not going to show.
The jury is from Allen County, about 2 hours east of Delphi. They'll be sequestered for the entire trial. They'll be in court Mondays through Saturdays and can have supervised visitation with their family on Sundays. Any communication and every activity will be supervised by the bailiffs, and meals, lodging, and transportation will be provided. They cannot read or watch anything related to the case. The trial is scheduled to last about a month.
It's of critical interest to Richard Allen and to the interests of justice that these individuals who are impaneled do not have any preconceived notions of Richard Allen's guilt, that they haven't been necessarily following the media and basically coming to a preconceived notion of guilt or innocence, in other words.
On Thursday, Judge Fran Gall will hear arguments on multiple outstanding motions. The prosecution is trying to prevent these 2 sketches that were released during the investigation from being used during the trial. The first was released in July of 2017, the second in April of 2019. State police said this when that second sketch was released.
The result of the new information and intelligence over time leads us to believe the sketch, which you will see shortly, is the person responsible for the murders of these 2 little girls.
In a motion filed this week, prosecutor Nicholas McClellan claims the sketches could potentially mislead and confuse the jury.
The prosecution is not planning to actually present the witnesses that helped to prepare the composite sketches at court. And so basically they're saying, we're really thinking that these are not relevant. They're composite sketches.
Another motion was filed by the defense. They're asking that the jury be allowed to visit the crime scene. The prosecutor has objected to that. In Delphi, the families and the community have been waiting for this trial for nearly 8 years.
It has been a long time. They're ready for this to be over. It's going to be a difficult month.
Anya Kane and Kevin Greenlee are with the Murder Sheet podcast. They've covered the case for years and were in court for jury selection.
When we go to Delphi is a traumatized community. These are people who loved and cared about these girls. These are people who know the families. These are people who've been through this for all these years, and we are going to hear some horrible things.
New details were shared during jury selection that have shown hints of the arguments the prosecution and defense plan to make during the trial. They relate to an unfired bullet at the crime scene, apparent hair found in Abby Williams' hand that the defense says doesn't match Allen's DNA, and the suspect's alleged 60-plus confessions, which the defense claims are false confessions.
It's going to come down to is the amount of details in those confessions. Are these things where he's just vaguely saying, what people may want to hear, or is this something where he has specific information that only the killer would know? And because it sounds like this jury is going to be open-minded either way.
By the end of the trial, the prosecution is required to prove Allen's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt in order to get a conviction from the jury.
It's really important for people to have realistic expectations of both the prosecution and the defense attorneys. You can't be necessarily thinking everything's going to be CSI and solved in 30 minutes. At the same time, you have to really listen to what the defense has to say and not just assume someone's guilty just because they've been arrested.
Max Lewis reporting there. Fox 59 will bring you updates on the trial on air and online as it happens. Just head to fox59.com/Delphi. You can also click on the Delphi Murders Trial tab on the top of our homepage.